Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Bhagavad Gita, chapter 10, verse number 16. 16? Half question.
What is page number?
460. Edison.
That's the 60, right? Yeah.
What? Yeah. 10. That's okay. 16. And verse 16. What do you text you call it? You call it verse? Yeah. Bhaktur Malhasya Sesena Vidyayatma Yavir Vibhutir Vibhutir Vibhuka Vimstam Vyatadistasi. Please tell me in detail of your divine opulence by which you await all these words. There have been two words. One is spiritual and nature. In this verse, it's everywhere that Arjuna is already satisfied with his understanding of the Supreme Person of God, Krishna. By Krishna grace, Arjuna had a personal experience. So here we know Pada is intelligence and knowledge and whatever else a person may have, and through all these agencies, he has understood Krishna to be the Supreme Personality of God. From him, there is no doubt. Yet he is asking Krishna to explain his all-pervading nature. People in general, and the impersonalists in particular, concern themselves mainly with the all-pervading nature of the Supreme. So Arjuna is asking Krishna how he exists in his all-pervading aspect through his supreme energy. One should know that this is being asked by Arjuna. Katam vidyamaham yogim sponsada parichintaya Kesu kesu chalavesu chintyosi bhagavan maya. O Krishna, O Supreme Mystic, how shall I constantly think of you, and how shall I know you? In what various form are you to be remembered? O Supreme Personality of God. Question is, there is two questions. Three questions. How shall I constantly think of you? First. Second one, how shall I know you? Third is, in what various form are you to be remembered? Now, as it is stated in the previous chapter, the Supreme Personality of God is covered by yoga mind. Only surrendered souls and devotees can see him. Now Arjuna is convinced that his friend Krishna is the Supreme Godhead, but he wants to know the general process by which the all-pervading Lord can be understood by the common man. Common man, including the demons and atheists, cannot know Krishna because he is guarded by his yoga mind. Again, these questions are asked by Arjuna for clear benefit. The superior devotee is concerned not only for his own understanding, but for the understanding of all mankind. So Arjuna out of his mercy, because he is a Vaishnava or devotee, is opening for the common man, the understanding of all perversities,
Pervasiveness.
of all of the Supreme Lord. He addressed Krishna especially as yogi, because Sri Krishna is the master of the yoga mind, by which is covered and uncovered to the common man. Common man who has no love of Krishna cannot always think of Krishna. Therefore, he has to think naturally. Arjuna is considering the mode of thinking of the materialistic person of this world. The word Yesu Kesu Chalavesu refer to material nature of the word Bhava means physical things. Because materialistic cannot understand Krishna spiritually. They are advised to concentrate the mind on physical things and try to see how Krishna is manifested by physical representation. Physical representation means Krishna previously mentioned about that, like Rasoham Mausikamteya, that means Pralas and Sasisudya. He's saying, and when people are thirsty, at that time just taking water, it's drinking water, they feel, oh yeah, that is Krishna. He's saying, I am the taste of water. That means we can feel that. And sun god, moon god, they are also Krishna's with gigantic form. That is, the sun and moon is the eye of the Lord. It's such a Savita. Sakala Rahana. Brahmasanta mentions about that. And here in Gita also says, and Rasoham also comes there. Pravasi Sasisurya. That means that we can feel Krishna within the nature too. That is the physical thinking for the who cannot understand Krishna directly as a level of devotee, and they can perceive the Krishna as a this form. To them, this is that is the physical case to case of knowledge. Now is 18. So anything with
This one, he says, if you have no love for Krishna, you cannot think of Krishna. The common man who has no love for Krishna cannot always think of Krishna. Therefore, he has to think materialistic only.
yes.
But I can just think of Krishna. I don't need to have anything. Maybe after I think of him, constantly thinking of him, I develop an affinity for someone.
तो सततम कीर्तन निर्माण यो दृढ़ बता ददामी बुद्धियोगम who can able to continuously remembering, he will get the buddhi yoga, buddhi knowledge, he will get the medium knowledge about the God. That means who can see the things as it is. That means spiritual, material, everything. But common man, they cannot do that. They cannot think continuously, because they are covered by the three modes of nature and dragged by the nature also. Because common man means who is not really strong and not following strictly rule and regulation for those type of people is the common man. They cannot think of the regularly about the Krishna. Sometimes, if liberated soul, they don't need to many things like they don't have to follow rules and regulations, many strict rules and they don't have to follow. Still, they are following for the all people benefit. If they are doing something, level of that, people are not understanding. Sometimes devotee just dancing in front of it, and sometimes God in the unconsciousness, and just, and sometimes laughing, sometimes crying, and people thinking, oh, this man is going to marry. This don't care like that. But in Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, there is the nectar of devotion. There is mention about that there is a 64 qualities of the devotees and 26 qualities of the devotees. And if all symptoms is uh, showing by the devotee and the outside common people thinking like there is mentioned about sometimes laughing, sometimes crying, sometimes his hair is kind of all these things. Katham Brodasi in Bhagavatam also mentioned the same thing. Romahasa Vinay, Vinay. That means if we cannot cry in front of the deity and our hair is not standing by chanting his name and we are not feeling love, that means we cannot progress our devotional service. Talking about the Srimad Bhagavatam, Nava Yogendra, they are just talking about that. Vasudeva, Krishna's father, story going on, like that. Yes, that's why common people they have to think. And that's why Krishna gave away. They devatas, they can worship devatas, demigods, and others who host the worshiping gods also. I heard one news in India, one hospital just supplied the how to say, uh, lungs of them, lungs. Just the soul lungs is 5,000. When people die, they just cut and take it out and just sold for the magician. And that types of yogi who wants to, black magic, they use it with that. There's a people also people want to do. Very hard to understand. Like ghost for ghost worshiping. Yes. Two types of Maya it is talking about. It. One is Yoga Maya, another is Mahamaya. Yoga Maya means a spiritual illusion that we connect to the yoga means that Maya just connect to us to the spiritual, I mean Krishna, and Mahamaya just bewilder us over here. It's two types of Maya. Yoga Maya and yoga means join with Krishna, that is Yoga Maya, and another is Mahamaya. Mahamaya means just put it in the illusion. Here. Yoga Maya means just not illusion. Yoga Maya means just connect with the Krishna. That is the differences. Yoga Maya and Mahamaya. Illusion.
So Yoga Maya is good.
Yes, Yoga Maya is good. That's why when Lord Krishna took incarnation in front of the Devaki and Vasudeva, at that time Krishna called the Yoga Maya. And Yoga Maya helped him to cross river and changing. Balaram also changes that and same thing. And Yoga Maya also came as a daughter of the Vasudeva and just mind comes as just how to say it, just beating her in a big stone like this, and then she just flew away and just she gave the message to the comes up. Oh, you cannot do anything. Or your killer already took birth. She just saying that is Yoga Maya. She came and just gave information to the comes up. So she is doing like that in Krishna direction. Yoga Maya, Mahamaya, both of them. Mahamaya is as a form of the Parvati. Shivaji, Lord Shiva, is destruction and like Maya, Durga Devi just cover whole world by her energy. Durga. Durga means who we cannot cross. That is Durga. Durga means we cannot cross her illusion. That is called Durga. So that's why she is Durga. Parvati. Her spiritual name is Parvati. Mother Parvati Sati Devi. But in material world, when you see cover everything, Durga, Mahamaya, Chandi, Chandi, Mahakali, Mother Kali, many names.
They are all the type of Parvati. They are all the type of Parvati.
all the type of
type of par, because all the time Parvati Devi all take like come and a kind of Durga and other kinds, you know.
just she took the incarnation and sometimes
Yeah, sometimes
the power.
she's changing their own, like Parvati is changing his own way wherever she required, she changed her like nature and go to that kind, you know. Like in the Durga, initially when she take the for Kali, she also need to kill one of the devil over there. Then she take the kind of the Kali, you know.
Still that not take us to the spiritual planet. Whatever she is doing one way, that's why devotees are. Lord Shiva also, Vaishnava, Sambhav. Lord Shiva is the greatest Vaishnava among the Vaishnavas. That is Vishnu Bhakta, Vaishnava is Vishnu Bhakta. You know, devotee of the Lord Vishnu.
I think it sounds familiar.
Vaishnava.
Vaishnava?
We are Vaishnava. Vaishnava means who follow the Lord Vishnu, they are Vaishnava.
Oh, okay.
So who is the devotee of the Lord Vishnu? They are called Vaishnava.
Ah,
Yes. And Vaishnava Nam, among the Vaishnavas, Lord Shiva is the topmost Vaishnava. Vaishnava Nam Yatha Sambho Ganga. Tirthanam Yatha Ganga. In the Srimad Bhagavatam, 12th canto, there is mention about the which is the best among the in this world. And then there is talking about among the Vaishnava, Lord Shiva is the topmost superior. He is all the time thinking about the Lord Vishnu. And sometimes Lord Vishnu also meditating on Shiva. They are interconnected because in Srimad Bhagavatam there is mentioned Lord Shiva is come from the Lord Shankar's son. In Srimad Bhagavatam there is mentioned about that. Lord Shiva is a part.
like Shiva?
Yeah.
Shiva, yes,
Yes,
yes, Shiva. Lord
Okay.
Shiva.
Okay. But it's
Yeah.
Siva?
Yeah, you can search and look at about the symbol Lord Shiva. Shiva, yes, okay. There is three God, mainly God means generator, obtainer, and destroyer. Three. God, God, God means generator. Lord Brahma is Rajagun, passion. Brings by the passion, is the leader of the passion, and just generator. I mean, manifested the living entities. Give birth. And then, how to say, आप पालन करते हैं, क्या बोलते हैं आप चलो
Obey,
follow.
follow or obey.
No, पालन करने वाला, just like Vishnu ji,
Devotee.
he just protect all everything, creating all the thing. He take that responsibility. That is
Sustainer.
sustainer, yeah.
Sustainer. Shiva is a destroyer, Vishnu is a sustainer, and Brahma is a creator.
Yeah, that's it. There are three gods in the main by the mode of three nature also. Lord Vishnu in the goodness, Brahmaji in the passion, and Shivaji in the ignorance. They are leading that. They are not within that, but they are just leading. They are the controller of that good also. I mean, more of nature. They are the controller. But we can simply see that in here it mentioned about the Yogamaya energy and Mahamaya energy. And three Shakti, three energy, another energy of the Lord. One is the superior or inferior, और हम लोग है तटस्थ शक्ति, उसको क्या बोलते हैं? Marginal potency. The living entities are there in between, marginal. And that's where they can go to the spiritual planet, otherwise they can go to the they can remain over here or go to the down also by the more of it's now 18. Yeah. विस्तरणात् मनोयोगम विभूति च जनार्दनम भयम कथय तृप्तिर्हि श्रीमतो नास्ति मे अमृतम. O Janardana, again please describe in detail my mystic power of your opulences. I am never satiated in hearing about you. For the more I heard, the more I want to taste the nectar of your words. A similar statement was made as Sutta Goswami by the Rishabh and by Samanaka. That statement is Vayam tu na Vitripyama Uttama Sloka Vigramaye Yat Srimantam Rasajanam Swadu Swadu Padivadi. One can never be satiated even though one continuously hear the transcendental pastimes of Krishna, who is glorified by excellent prayers. Those who are entered into a transcendental relationship with Krishna raise at every step the description of the pastimes of the Lord. Thus, Arjuna is interested in hearing about Krishna and especially how he remains as the all-pervasive Supreme Lord. Now, as far as Amritam nectar is concerned, any narration or statement concerning Krishna is just like a nectar, and this nectar can be perceived by practical experiences. Modern stories are fiction, and stories are different from the transcendental pastimes of the Lord in that one will tire of hearing mundane stories, but one never tired of hearing about Krishna. It is for this reason only that the history of the whole universe is replete with the reference of the pastimes of the incarnations of the Godhead. The Puranas as histories of bygone ages that relate the pastimes of the incarnation of the Lord in this way. The reading matter remains stored on place despite repeated readings. This happened everywhere. Varieties of sadhu giving the same thing in varieties way. And still everybody like to hear. Not here, in India, mostly thousands people gathering for in the class, like Asaram, Babu, big sadhus, they just, and now there's yoga also, Ramdeva, they are doing the same thing. And even though Vaishnava sadhus, when you do the lecture, there is gathering, big gatherings also. When Srila Prabhupada crossed Maidan in Mumbai, and nobody expected 10,000 people just gather over there, and Srila Prabhupada giving lecture that time. And then Srila Prabhupada also giving lecture. Here in America, if we walk through someone's field, they will shoot you. In India, just we are walking somebody's, field, they no blessing. Oh, Swamiji, today I got blessing from you, blessed from you, I blessed from you. It's differences. In India, Katha is over there, but you know Katha means Bhagavad Katha. That means sadhus, pandits, they are giving lecture on Srimad Bhagavatam. Whole book, not only 1-2 stories, 1-2 verses. Whole book they are chanting and giving lecture nicely. And pandits, Brahmana are just reciting verses, slokas, and that person who is giving the lecture is only narrating about the stories. Like the thousands of people over there, and money also collecting, lots of money. Nowadays, fashion also, they are just collecting money and build schools, roads, other things they are doing, like the social works also in India. But if we really want to understand God, Krishna, and then we have to love him, we have to perform the devotional service, and which is connected with just preaching. Preaching is the essence. So Prabhupada saying, preaching is the essence. Purity is the force. That means preaching, we have to preach. Whatever we know, we can preach others. Nobody is perfect in this world. Everybody is imperfect. Perfect is only Krishna. That's why in the Purnamala, Purnavidam, Purna, Purnavadati, Purnasya, Purnamaraya, Purnamevadasya, he is the only one, he is perfect. Although we are, because covering with the four defect we have. Already we mentioned about four defect. Do you remember those? Maybe. Four defect with us. Coming to mistake, illusion, commit mistake, illusion, imperfect senses. So, it's four there. Imperfect senses, commit mistake, illusion, and one is right now I thought it's four is there, four defect. Cheating propensities. Yeah, four is there. Cheating propensities is four things with defect with us all the time. That means imperfect. I mean imperfect.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's a proper mention about that. Four defect. I don't remember. Imperfect sense. Because we cannot see beyond this world. That means imperfect sense. And illusion. We are in illusion sometimes. Like sometimes some, especially at the night time, with some ropes we like, oh, maybe this make that. But there is also illusion. And then commit mistake. We know, mainly sometimes, we commit mistake also.
Mostly.
Cheating propensity, everybody has cheating propensity. They want to cheat others. And only one thing is here that we spiritual knowledge, whatever we are hearing many times, Durvacharya, Prahlad, and Kunti, Vishnastuti, Puranjan, Akhyan, many stories we know, many times, we know by heart. Still, if somebody getting lecture and interest is there, how he performs, how he giving lecture, that means this is the full of, this is spiritual. That's why we are not boring, feel boring, interesting all the time. But Upanas in novel, so we are reading once, oh, I know that there is such and it's okay. Like that, no rasa, no taste. But Krishna Katha is tasty, full of nectar. Yes, now Bhagavad, anything more to do? Any questions? Discussing point coming. Otherwise, we can read. Sri Bhagavan Raja. Antape Katahisyani Divya Atma Gurutaya Pradhan Neta Guru Sreta Nastetu Prasam. The Supreme Bhagavan said, yes, I will tell you of my splendors manifestation, but only of those which are prominent or for my opulence is limited, limitless. It is not possible to comprehend the greatness of Krishna and his opulences. The senses of the individual soul are limited, and do not permit him to understand the totality of Krishna's affairs. Still, the devotee try to understand Krishna, but not on the principle that they will be able to understand Krishna fully at any specific time or in any state of life. Rather, the very topic of Krishna are so realizable that they appear to the devotees as nature. Thus, the devotee interested in discussing Krishna opulence and his diverse energy. The pure devotees take transcendental pleasure. Therefore, they want to hear and discuss them. Krishna knows that living entities do not understand the extent of his opulences. Therefore, agrees of state only the principal manifestation of the whole Pradhanyata principle is very important because we can understand only a few of principal detail of the Supreme Lord, of his feature are unlimited. It is not possible to understand them all, and Vibhuti is used in this verse, refer to the opulence by which controls the whole manifestation. In the Amaragos dictionary, it is stated that Vibhuti indicates an expressional opulences. Amaragos, do you know Amaragos? There's one book Amaragos, where they are talking about the Sanskrit words. Many meanings. Like Shivaji had 49 names, Lord Vishnu has 1,000 names, but there is mentioned in Amaragos, and Brahma had 50, like that. Talking about like sometimes water, water in Sanskrit sometimes say pani, jalam, arjan, apa, varieties of names. It's a one water, but name is many names. Same thing if Vibhuti means exceptional occurrence. The impersonalists are pantheistic. Pantheist cannot understand the exceptional opulences of the Supreme Lord, nor the manifestation of his divine both in the material world and in the spiritual world. His energies are distributed in every variety of manifestation. Now, Krishna is described what can be directly pursued by the common man. As part of his prohibited unity described. So we will start it here. Prabhu, what are soft because
That's what's hard, is there's so many names for things, That's what makes it kind of hard, there's so many different names, for things. You're learning.
Sanskrit is so sweet language and perfect language.
But it's nothing to do with, it's not the Sanskrit, right? Here it's just using the word to describe one fact of opulence. He's just using the word to describe opulence. That's it.
Oh yeah, no, I am just that thing is different thing. I am just talking about the Sanskrit, what is going on over here. It's different thing. It's not related over here. Only Vibhuti indicate that the expressional opulences is Amarkosa. The name is come over here. That's why I am just mentioned what is within the cover Amarkosa.
I have a question.
Yes.
It says Krishna has 64 names. 64 names.
No,
60,000
qualities.
1,000. Each of them describe one material quality or spiritual. Each name.
Yes, each name is a spiritual body.
Spiritual or material.
Yeah, for understanding of us, that's why he took incarnation.
Yeah, so it's a material manifestation, could have material interpretation of each word or a spiritual interpretation.
Oh, you are talking about this is a whole understanding the material people. Mention about the spiritual names. All spiritual names. Krishna is Krishna all the time is spiritual. He never be material or spiritual. That means he all the time is spiritual. Not material. When he took incarnation over here, we are he just look like common man and common king like that. But
He's
he's
there
not.
in everything.
Huh?
I mean, he's there as a part of everything.
Yes, yes, everything. Still, he's come as his originality sometimes. Like Krishna, he's come himself as a son of mother Devaki and Vasudeva. But just I today heard lecture from my Guru Maharaj, just saying devotees or any persons, they can greater than Krishna sometimes, as a respect or like my father, mother, they can. But they cannot be a Krishna, living entity. Because Krishna is a Krishna. He sometimes gives the opportunity for the greater personality, he just all these senses, all these things, he can give that opportunity. But nobody can equal to God, Krishna. Nobody can. That's why Samoham. He is not a Sama Adhikasa. They will say Krishna is Saman Koiti. Nobody is equal to Krishna. But sometimes he gives the devotee for opportunity for as a father and mother, just be respecting. In that way they can. And when Krishna come over here and look like he never be material. Sometimes his spiritual body. He had also his spiritual body and he even had the material body too. While that arrow, what is that his name? Jara? Yeah. Jara just released his bow arrow was the Lord Krishna. And there is some connection with the previous life in Swargaloka or something. After that, he came and just do pranama to the Krishna. And Krishna is not giving his body over there. He went with his body. And before that, Krishna gave liberation about that the Jara also. Previously, he gone to Swargaloka. And Krishna then he left this world. It's not passing like us. This body is there and on this soul, not like that. But he went, so sorry, left me with body. And at that time, there is one thing is mentioned. And Devata just come to the Lord Krishna. Lord Krishna was here 129 years over here. And just praying. Devatas come to and pray. Previously also Devatas prayer to the Lord Krishna. Please come and kill them. They are just doing nonsense over here. Please come. And then Krishna took incarnation. And after finishing the whole job, that will killing thousands of millions of demons in Kurukshetra. Kurukshetra in 18 optionally. That means more than 50 crore. And then 50 lakh. Actually is that means 30. One actually is equal to 23 lakh. 23 lakh हो जाता है एक actually. That means how to say
23 lakhs. 23 million. 2.3 million.
Yeah, 2.3. 2.3 million, one actually. In Mahabharata war, there is a killed by the 18 house. Double होने वाला है तो maybe 40 million, around 40 million people killed over there. And Not only that, Jarasandha, he attacks 17 times, 18 times in Mathura. Yeah, every time.
Ivan's Mathura.
Yes.
Ivan's the entire
Yeah, every time Jarasandha, he brought how many? 23 achieved every time. That means every time he just brought the 50 lakh. That means 5 million. 5 million armies every time. That's 18 times. Just count. The 9 billion trillion. How is it? That much demons killed by Krishna. Not that only, and Krishna also, he just expanded his one family too. He had 16,108 wives, and every wife had 10 sons and one daughter. And every 10 son had 10 son again. And that's including the Chappanna Koti, that's 56 crore. Entire their family members. And for them, teaching gurus is a 3 crores. like that. It's many. Cows, cows, it's a 10 billion cows over there. They are now we cannot perceive by our material mind. Now is Bhagavad Vrindavan, that in Vrindavan is there. We cannot imagine that much people can stay there and that much cows and only their family members that much and others is many more. That's why we cannot imagine that Vrindavan is like this size, this kilometer and it is not like this. Like lotus, very big. That's why we cannot proceed by our knowledge here. I'm just talking about what is that one? His special opulence. It's Krishna's opulence. He has 6 opulence. Have you remembered those? Aishwaryasya, Vidyasya, Samagrasya, Vidyasya, Yashasya,
knowledge,
6 प्रकार knowledge,
beauty,
full knowledge, full beauty,
and
strength, is, and well, and then renunciation. Renunciation का मतलब जो 56 कोटि he just having to feel each other and renounce. He just gave up. Mathura also. Mathura he was like a king, but he's not king. But just he gave up Mathura and just jump over the Dwaraka. He established Dwaraka. Nowadays they just investigation over there and they find something Dwaraka because this town they sink. How to sink.
But still their home is there in Dwarka. Still the Krishna house is there in Dwarka. Main Dwarka.
Yes. Yes, another thing is also the Krishna took incarnation for the devotees devotion. Because when Krishna took the incarnation and devotees can prize him as a born incarnation, that time devotee also is doing same thing. When born, not born, that's a Mother Earth is just Hiranyakashipu. That's put it in how to be in Rasatala. Rasatala means there is only how to say that को क्या बोलते हैं? Pit. The pit is just Mother Earth hiding over there by the demon Hiranyakashipu. And Lord Vishnu took the incarnation from the Brahma's nose. One, like the soybean, how to say, like one soybean size, and come out, go incarnation, and become big, and 2 tons out, and just he drive over the Rasatam. That Rasatam is the this bottom of this universe. There is a drive over, there is water, and in the bottom of the water there is what is that? Sand.
Sand. He took the incarnation of the boar, right? Vishnu took one of the incarnations of the boar. Basically, he was trying. Mother Earth, she had gone up into the depths of the universe. He used the boar thing with his snout.
Just here,
He pulled her out and brought her back.
when it just come out and there is big fight going on and more incarnation just kill the nature. After that, went back to his planet. At that time, he just crossed over the from the soil, devotees are there, and just every locus, every planet is just crossing over and just like doing like this and whatever the water in his body and just spread all planets and they become purified by the Lord's mercy. He's just doing Abhishekam for them. That's the same thing happened while Lord Krishna give up his material world and just back to his local devatas come and prayer to him. I'm just talking about that. And at that time, Krishna saying, devatas saying, "Oh, Prabhu, your job is done. Please come back to your planet. And while you are just back to your planet, please come to our place also, our place." That means he had his planet, and Devata just praying for him, and just Krishna also just crossing over by staying every planet and blessing them, and just get back to his one, go to Vrindavan Dham. Like that. That means that mention is there. That means Krishna is not impersonal. He's personal person, and he had his one abode, and his Sakha, Saki, Prenika, everybody is there. That's why Lord is never. He is the Supreme Lord. Never. He had his impersonal power too. That's why sometimes you can see impersonalism also. Because here talking about the impersonalism, that's why I am mentioning. Otherwise, it's interesting. And another thing also, impersonal Brahman, they are thinking about it. We just merge to the Lord. Our souls just merge to the Lord. It's like Shishupal merge to the Krishna's body. No? That is also Brahma. Brahma just go to the Supreme Brahma. Thinking like that. But individuality is there all the time. And impersonalists also thinking that if the rivers go to the ocean, we are not like river, and if we go to the ocean and it's become ocean, big ocean. Same thing is individual soul. It went mixed with the Supreme Soul and it's become oneness. And that is the impersonalists, they are thinking like that. But not like that. We are the soul. That's why we have our existence. When we just enter the Lord's planet, it's abode, that means individuality is still there. Not merging to the Lord and just become Lord himself, not like that. All the time, because Jivas, Prakritis, and Ishwar, they are all the time there. Jiva also temporary, this material world also temporary, but Lord is not temporary. It is permanent. We can change. We may change. This mood will be changed, our body will be changed, but our soul is all the time same. Our place is there. Our soul's position is there, and we are doing something. We want something there, and that's why when we back, we will get the real knowledge, and when we will know ourselves as a servant of the Lord Krishna, and then we will get that seva again. That's it. We have to understand this. Krishna is personal, not impersonal. only second verse 1 and it's anything more problem here? But here clearly saying nobody can understand Krishna as total. The sense of the individual souls are limited and do not permit me to understand the totality of Krishna's effort. Yes. Now it's Aham Atma Gunakesa Sarvabhuta Sayastita Ahamat Nishtamatyansa Pranam Anta Evacha. See, this verse is very important to realize. I am the super soul. O Arjuna, seated in the heart of all living, hearts of the all living entities. I am the beginning, the middle, and the inner part. Yes, he is saying here, Aham Atma Gunakesa, Gunakesa in Arjuna. Sarva Bhuta Sayastita. Sarva Bhuta Sayastita. Ahama Dishtamadhyamsa Bhutanam Antayavacha. But in this verse, Arjuna is addressed as Gunakesa, which means one who has conquered the darkness of sleep. Of those who are sleeping in the darkness of ignorance, it is not possible to understand how the Supreme Personality of God manifested himself in various way in the material and spiritual world. Thus, this address by Krishna to Arjuna is significant because Arjuna is above such darkness. The personality of the Godhead agrees to describe his various opulences. Krishna first informs Arjuna that he is the soul of the entire cosmic manifestation by dint of his primary expansion. Before the material creation, the Supreme Lord, by his plenary expansions, except the Purusa incarnation, and from him everything begins. Therefore, he is Atma, the soul of the Mahat Tattva, the universal elements. This Mahat Tattva Pradhan is talking about in Srimad Bhagavatam, second canto and other cantos also. The total material energy is the soul. When Mahavishnu enters into the manifested universes, he again manifests himself as a super soul in each and every entity. We have experience that the personal body of the living entity exists due to the presence of this spiritual spark. Without the existence of this spiritual spark, the body cannot develop. Similarly, the material manifestation cannot develop unless the Supreme Soul, Krishna, enters, as stated in the Suvala Upanishad. Prakriti Adi Sarva Bhutam Karama Yami Sarva Sesi Cha Narayana. The Supreme Personality of the Godhead is existing as the Super Soul in all manifested universe. The three Purusha avatara are described in Srimad Bhagavatam. They are also described in the Sadhgata Tantra. Krishna tu Trinirupani Purusakhyani Atho. The Supreme Personality of the Godhead manifested three features as Kshirodakshaya Vishnu, Garbhodakshaya Vishnu, and Karamdakshaya Vishnu. In this material manifestation, the Mahavishnu or Karamdakshaya Vishnu is described in the Brahma Samhita. The Supreme Lord Krishna, the cause of all causes, lie down in the cosmic oceans as Mahavishnu. Therefore, the Supreme personality of the Godhead is the beginning of the universe and maintainer of the universe, manifestation and the king of all things. We are talking about the creation. So one thing is the spiritual spark. In Upanishad, there is mention about the size of soul. Do you know the size of soul? Balara Sadabhagasa Sadaka Sadakalpita Tatsya Bhaga Jibo Sadhya. That means I'm not reciting verse as proper, but meaning is that Balara Sadabhagasa, the tip of the ear, that's we can cut down with 100 pieces. Sadabhagasa. And then Sakada Kalpita Seta. By the whatever the particle is left over, and again we just cut 100 pieces. And that Swabhaga Jiva Vichinda, that means that much size of the soul. Getting from knowledge? Here previously somewhere mentioned, I forget where that incorporate. I just I didn't complete that verse as proper way, but I knew that much in Balaga Satavagasya, that is the tip of the ear, just we have down the 100 pieces, and every 100 pieces, whatever the one piece is left over, and we can cut the again 100. Whatever particle is left over, that size of the soul side, and that soul, working with the big dinosaur, whatever, and even those small, amina, whatever. It is everything is moving by that much soul. That's the inconceivable power. That size, that type of size of the soul is very amazing thing. Still, they are mentioned, trying to mention size of the soul. Everybody thinking, maybe big soul, big person has big soul, small person has small soul. Not like that. Every living entity doesn't matter with this body. How many cases, so and
Where is the soul in our body?
Huh?
Where is the soul in our body?
Heart.
Heart?
That size of the soul also within the heart, and that is also super soul also within there. Super soul, Chatur Vishnu, Chatur, 400 Vishnu also is there, like super soul. Not here. In super soul, it's going in seven Bhagavad, that is super soul. And also self-realization, science of self-realization, that book is in complete, this is also super soul. So size, very amazing thing. That much size of the soul is also moving out body and distance of the, the soul is not there and the dead body. Okay. Says चिंतन मंथन मनन
कर्मो आयिका
कर्म गर्भ साइड वो गर्भाशय में रहते हैं, लेकिन गर्भाशय होते हैं ना, पृथ्वी का गर्भ मतलब नीचे, सबसे नीचे, और कारण समुद्र भगवान की दूसरा है, और क्षीरोदक साइड तो जानते हैं क्षीर सागर, जब ये अर्जुन और कृष्ण गए थे Mahabharata Yuddha happened and Brahmana son, Arjun just took the vow, if Brahmana son is not, if I cannot protect, I will die. And then Krishna just took him out in silver service and just crossed the, once, that is the history. And this cover of the universe, they crossed at that time. No? Just Krishna released his Sudarshan Chakra, and Sudarshan Chakra gave the light to the way, and they crossed by that light and just went to the children's side. Just came over and just back to the Brahmana son. Then history is, whose history is Mahabharata? It's Gita is the one from there, from within the Mahabharata, Gita also. Big history. Mahabharata. That's the Mahabharata. Ah, it's great
Whole story, yeah.
Mahabharata war. Mahabharata Yuddha.
That's the war actually. Mahabharata war, who crushed the part.
It's like a bigger story, right?
Yeah, it's a bigger story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can see the video also in English too. Just you type in YouTube, Mahabharata war.
Yes.
You didn't watch the movie Peter Brooks? Peter Brooks had a nice movie.
Peter Brook.
Peter Brooks, yeah, movie. Peter Brooks. Sri Ramana,
That'll help me with the stories.
Yes, for history.
Yeah.
Because I am not talking about the history over here, because Gita is full of philosophy. History is a very history over here. All those slokas just talking about the soul and super soul and this material world and spiritual world and differences of Buddhas. It's talking about like how to work in this material world and who just control this world and the spiritual world too. Who is the master of the world? Just talking about like this,
Yeah.
And, what is our condition? What should we do? Like this. Okay. Yes, this is Chaitanya Charitamrita is very briefly talking about the children cycles, cardinal cycles. They are all expansion of the Lord Sankarshan and Krishna. The expansion is himself as Balarama and Balarama from the Balarama, Sankarshan, Aniruddha, Pradyumna. Four viewers there, and they are also from the clear Vishnu come, like the children child, the Lord Krishna. They are, in a sense, Krishna himself is expanding. That's it. We carry all the word all causes are because. There's a Karan in Karana Samhita. It's cause of us. Yes. Sarva Bhuta Saya Sthita. Saya Sthita. मतलब Sarvabhuta means not only human being, everything, every creation, that means living entities, non-living, everything. That is the Sarvabhuta. Bhuta means that. Bhuta means not ghost.
You know what I was trying to tell you? Previous chapter, the total material energy is not the cause of the creation. Actually, the Mahavishnu enters into the Mahatattva, the total material energy. Actually, this material energy is also a spiritual nature manifestation.
Yes. But covered by the his Maya Sakti.
Yeah, that's all.
Otherwise, the spiritual everything. And just he covered. That means that is also his will. That's why Sarva Karan Karan. That's why his callers of all causes. He manifests and he covers. That means he gives the way. How can you cut out this cover? That means just you do surrender unto me and you can cut that bondage, the cover also. And he gives the way to. You can come. You can come. If somebody fall down in the ocean, in the deep, and somebody giving rope also. If we are not, holding that rope, we cannot come out. If we hold that rope and then that guy from outside pulling, like Krishna also is saying, oh, this is a big guy, you just, big, you just fall down over there. Please come, I will give the rope. Rope is the Vedic Shastra, Sadhu, everything. Vedic scripture, Veda, and this, he is giving knowledge over here. And just, please hold me, and then I will pull out from this thing. That means we have to cast, we have to, grab that rope, and then we will deliver. Same thing. It's just creation and covered by his Maya Sakti, and that's why he's giving knowledge also. How can you can Maya Metam Tarantite? Previously we read that verse also. पढ़ा था ना? Yes. Just follow it. It's number 7. दैवी ऐसा गुणमयी मम माया दुरत्या 7:14. Ready? 7:14. दैवी ऐसा मम माया गुणमयी मम माया दुरत्या मामे व ये पक्कंते माया तारंकिते. This divine energy of mind consisting of the three modes of material nature is difficult to overcome. But those who have surrendered unto me can easily cross. See. No problem? It's okay? It's the way. Hare Krishna. Okay. From tomorrow we will see next time. First, maybe next time seminar going on over here. Maybe seminar will be here. You can also join. Yeah, some programs come next Wednesday.
Yes.
Okay. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you. Is Gadadhar okay? Gadadhar, is he okay?
Who's that?
Gadadhar,
Gadadhar.
is he okay?
He has some problem. That's why he went to hospital. Maybe his sugar could be high.
Maybe dehydration. I told me about the dehydration.